Oh, all right, you ghoulish geniuses on Polymarket. So you're betting on the Fed slashing rates by 50-plus basis points in January 2026? Impressive, truly. 2 full years out, trying to predict what unelected bureaucrats will do while the economy is either booming or, in absolute freefall. You aren't just betting on a number. No, you're betting on a recession so spectacular that your grandkids will still be paying for it. Congrats, you magnificent bastards. Enjoy your paltry gains while the rest of us are rationing toilet paper. Peak capitalism. Oh, absolutely. Right here.
All right, listen up, you magnificent morons. Portugal, Andre Ventura, 2026. 2 years out. Are you betting on Nostradamus's predictions? Or just a particularly potent strain of hopium? You're literally putting cash on a politician winning an election that's ages away, in a world that could be ruled by AI overlords, or consumed by a giant sinkhole by then. Great strategy, guys, really. The only thing you're guaranteed to win is a fresh dose of existential dread when you realize how stupid this bet was. Just light your money on fire now. It's quicker and honestly, much more honest. Waiting for the CNE? Please. You'll be waiting for the next apocalypse first. Idiots.
All right, you pathetic crypto degenerates. Polymarket is actually serving up "Will Trump acquire Greenlands before 2027?" Yes, real human beings are betting their pathetic little stacks on whether the U.S. will officially buy an entire island from Denmark. The resolution talks about sovereignty and majority of territory, as if this isn't just another impulse purchase from the mind of a deranged real estate mogul. You're not just betting on a land deal. Oh no, you're betting on the glorious, soul-crushing idiocy of geopolitics reduced to a whim. If you're betting yes, you've completely lost it. If no, you're just boring. Either way, you're a chump funding a joke. Now who's got odds on the moon? All right, January 2026, and you're betting on no change from the Fed. My, look at these Pollyannas. You think the world's going to be so perfectly mediocre that our esteemed central bankers won't have to twitch a single finger? Or maybe you're just praying for the entire system to collapse so utterly that they literally can't issue a statement, netting you a no-change win by default. Either way, you're betting on blissful ignorance or total societal breakdown. Enjoy that sweet delusion, you magnificent degenerates. It's the only thing you're guaranteed. All right, folks, strap in for this absolute gem. Will João Figueiredo win the 2026 Portugal presidential election? 2026? Really? Are you people actually insane? We are basically 2 years away from a potential nuclear winter, but sure, let's just dump our entire retirement funds on some guy named João for a job that, honestly, might not even exist by then. Look at you. You're not a sophisticated investor. You're just addicted to the cheap dopamine hit of pretending you know anything about the future. And frankly, your future looks, well, bleak. All right, who's betting on Pete Hegseth leading Venezuela? Seriously, Are you medically advised to be this delusional, or is this just standard Polymarket idiocy? The only scenario where that happens is if the UN recognizes cable news personality as an official military rank. And even then, he'd probably demand a studio audience for his first decree. You're betting on a reality TV show replacing a failed socialist state, and you wonder why the world's a mess. Just stick to crypto. At least there, you only lose money to yourself. Khamenei out by 2026. Oh, this is a beautiful market. Are you betting on divine intervention, folks? Or perhaps a particularly well-funded early retirement package? Because let's be honest, this isn't just a pure play on geopolitical instability. It's a pure play on whether an 80-something holds on or finally kicks the bucket or gets helped to. For the yes crowd, I truly hope you've done your due diligence on his blood pressure, because credible reporting is going to be real scarce when the whole damn region goes sideways. Gambling on a dictator's demise? Pure class. You absolute degenerates. All right, you mouth-breathing investors gathered around the Polymarket, betting your last ramen noodles on will Trump nominate Powell by 2026. Are you serious? You're literally wagering on which way the wind blows through a madman's toupee. This isn't finance. It's a glorified roulette wheel with a spray tan and a Twitter account. You think you're brilliant for predicting the whims of a vengeful toddler in a suit. Wow. The only sure thing here is you'll all be poorer. Powell will still be bald, and the economy will still be circling the drain, no matter who's pretending to steer. Enjoy your market research, you suckers. All right, folks, this is it. The absolute future of global finance. Betting on whether Melania Trump, our future AI oracle, will actually utter the word career during a 2026 speech. Forget global warming. Forget the impending economic collapse. The true intellectual challenge of our time is predicting the vocabulary choices of a former First Lady 2 years from now. A career in AI for Melania? Wow. I'm just here to watch the degenerates dump their life savings into this profound insight. The only real risk here is finally realizing how truly, utterly pointless we've all become. All right, degenerates, the market's hot. Russia versus Ukraine ceasefire by January 31st, 2026? Will they stop killing each other officially before your precious Polymarket payout? Not just a humanitarian pause. God forbid your profit margin gets sullied by mere decency. We're betting on whether two stubborn old men will sign a document while actual humans are still being vaporized. Real risk, right? You lose a few digital tokens. They lose their lives. Peak civilization, folks. Absolute peak.
All right, folks, welcome to the cutting edge of financial idiocy. Will the Denver Broncos win Super Bowl 2026? The Broncos, in 2 years. While the world burns and your retirement fund evaporates, you're placing your bets on a glorified coin toss involving a football team that's currently, well, more of a punchline than a contender. And that resolves immediately to no clause? Chef's kiss. It's the universe's way of telling you your hope, much like your portfolio, can be instantly liquidated. Truly magnificent. Get out there, you magnificent fools.
All right, so U.S. strikes Iran by 2026. Wow. This isn't just a bet, it's a moral compass test for sociopaths. The real drama isn't the potential loss of life. Of course not. It's whether that drone actually impacts the ground and isn't intercepted, because God forbid we'd hate to invalidate your deeply ethical investment. So, grab your popcorn, you ghouls, and pray for the sweet, sweet sound of ordnance impacting terra firma, because nothing says diversified portfolio quite like profiting from potential World War III. Just make sure it's a qualifying strike, please. No cheap artillery. Your future depends on it. All right, folks, strap in. We've got, will Bitcoin hit $98,000 on January 19th? Not 97, 999, and certainly not 98,001. No, precisely 98K at noon on precisely one Binance 1-minute candle. Oh, wow. This isn't investing, it's just a glorified cosmic coin flip, where the coin is made of the hopes and dreams of people who, well, can't afford rent. My absolute favorite kind of market. So go ahead, throw your very last dollar at it. You probably weren't doing anything productive with it anyway.
The New England Patriots, Super Bowl 2026. You're betting on a team's distant future when most of you can't even predict if you'll have gas money next week. This isn't investing. It's a prayer circle for the delusionally optimistic. Just throw your cash directly into the abyss. It's a shorter trip. And the outcome? Well, it's roughly the same.
January, $150,000 Bitcoin via a single Binance 1-minute candle? Oh yes, the financial equivalent of trying to win the lottery by betting on a single electron spin. You poor, hopeful bastards. Don't worry, even if you lose, the inflation will make your fiat just as worthless. It's a win-win for the house. So, place your bets, pray to your chosen meme god, and enjoy the hopium overdose before the inevitable faceplant. What a rush, right?